you are now comfortable in taking the pain
of
the process
to get
there,
the end goal.
So now you're no longer like, man, so you mean I have to do these things? How will I get there? Does even anyone make it there? Because you are taking so much pressure in, and then you ended up I think if I start selling drugs, I'll get there. That's the fastest way. I gotta do it because everybody's doing it anyway. Who told you everybody's doing it?
You definitely get there in jail.
Trust in your plans, trust in your process, trust in your plans.
Welcome to that podcast with your host Jory aka the Zim Dream Kid,
Pastor Wandile, your very own pastor,
your very own favorite pastor in the building.
Yeah. You know,
doing what we gotta do. As you can see, new spot, new everything. So
very beautiful.
We are by the Harbour
it's Bat
by the Bat.
Bat by the Harbour.
So you're gonna get me in trouble now.
No, it's Bat by the Harbour.
Bat by the Harbour.
Yeah.
Close to
Bat Center.
You know, by the Harbour here in Durban. It's a cool spot. You guys come chill out here.
Yeah.
Nice menu, nice drinks.
Beautiful
it's a vibe.
Scenery.
You'll be seeing the ships and the coast.
Everything is nice. Yeah.
So you guys should check it out. Shout out to Andile for hooking up. Shout out to Roy also for helping us get this place. So this is like our new spot, guys. So you might even pull up and see us,
catch us recording.
We vibe and we can chop it up. You never know.
Can pay for the lunch. We don't mind.
Pay for your lunch for your favorite pasta,
come on. Don't get me into trouble.
Okay.
That's what it is.
And don't forget to do the good stuff, guys.
Please share, like, comment, clip, give to a friend, tell them about their podcast and what we all are doing. We really appreciate you guys and we love you so much.
Yeah, and if you want a Air t-shirt or Air hoodie or Air cap, it's a brand that we've been starting Eternity Wear, and this is the first collection that we're working on, and it's dope. People have been liking, vibing. So if you want, let us know. I think I'll put all the things in the description just in case people want to connect. If you want to buy, wherever you are, we'll meet your need. And so what are we talking about today?
Okay, so let's get to the topic for today. Today, we're talking about learning and understanding the journey.
Yes.
Learning and understanding, or we could say learning and enjoying the journey.
So I think how you were asking me, how did you think? I was posting a thread, Thread is still like a little boy to Twitter, or should I say X. So I was just having fun posting something. And the thingy was, I said, I'm starting to learn and starting to understand the journey more than the destination.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, there's so much to unpack from that.
Yeah.
Because I am actually myself starting to, it's not like I'm there yet. And I feel like a lot of us are caught up in that matrix.
Yeah.
That, you are so taken by the idea of the destination of your whatever that you are. Maybe it's marriage, maybe it's finances, maybe it's your Christianity or whatever, that you are so focused on that destination, you are taken away from enjoying the journey of life,
from
of whatever that you were trying to accomplish, your destination, because we all have different destinations in life, but also in Christianity there's one destination. But in our circumferences and of our lives, we have different. Some is education right now. Some it's career wise. Some it's marriage. Some it's family. Some it's financial. Some it's their dreams,
making it big.
Some it's ministry. So we all find ourselves in different journeys.
Yes.
And you're taken away by the idea of the destination, that you don't even enjoy the journey anymore.
You don't even enjoy the journey, so that's I think that's what's happening really with most of the young people and the older generation that didn't really make it. So most of them they don't enjoy the journey, and they're so fixed on making it big and reaching their goals and what, which is all good. But at the same time, you got to remember that you in the process. You're becoming what you
want to be.
It's not just gonna be like a boom. Bam.
So people are now, they're losing their joy and they're losing everything. Like I was giving an example of me.
Comfort,
I'm an artist, right? So I started my YouTube channel I think last year, and I wasn't really serious. It was only like this year, end of last year, I was so serious. So I recently reached like 100 subscribers, and I was like, it's a win for me. I'm not at 100K. It's fine. Let me celebrate that 100. I will miss the first 100 people that actually put their effort into supporting me and to be what I am now. And thinking that, no, when I get to 10,000 or 100K, that's when I get there. Only to realize when you get there, you're like, really? It doesn't feel like
it doesn't really feel like the success you thought it would be.
It would make you feel like this
champion, king,
awesome, whatever.
Instead, it's more pressurizing. Because now you don't.
You're trying to please those 100K people. I don't even have time to appreciate the moment. For example, when we won those awards, we won them. You feel like you feel like something will change when you get there. Like, okay, we are here. Then what?
You get so that's what's even killing most people now. That's they're so focused on making it big, getting success, that they're not even enjoying. There's something you said yesterday when we were even talking about this, that even a father that is so built on making it big for his family that he ends up losing connection with his family. He ends up losing that contact and that love and that what. Before you know it, the children don't have anything.
They don't even have a father figure. You are just there as a body, but you are hardly at home. You're hardly with your children. You're hardly with your wife. You're hardly with your other relatives. You're busy chasing the bag, trying to get money, because you're trying to obviously provide for the family. But you're so in transit with that you lose time that you can actually buy back with that money that you have gained. Your children are now like in university. They are now chasing their careers, and you have lost that time with them. You don't even know who they are.
You don't know who they are or what they are or what they aspire to become in the future.
True.
And so it's like that, Jerome. You lose that contact with them. You lose that fellowship with your family. Even with God, it's the same thing, sir. Your salvation and your Christianity. If you don't give it the time and enjoy the journey, you will lose the process of you being built up in just the idea of who you want to become at the end. And then at the end of it all, when you do get what you've been praying for or asking for, you're still unsatisfied. You're still not happy with it, because now you've built a hole in yourself that can't be filled anymore.
Because you thought that thing, when you get it,
it's going to fill you up.
But it's not the actual thing that fills you up. It's a different thing that fills you up. Because if you are not satisfied with what you have in that moment, guarantee when you get that thingy that you think will fulfill. Like when I have this, I will feel like
I will be complete.
I will be complete. Okay, I will love you more when we married.
When we met, my brother.
Only to get married, and then the pressures of marriage.
The pressure of marriage swallows everything.
And then you be like, I thought you said you would. Then you realize, snap, I should have done it in the beginning.
In the beginning, because this is where even now when it comes to marriage, the side of marriage, so we don't get married because you just wanna, you get married for purpose. You get married for purpose. You get married with intention. Yes. So if a person says to you, yes, I want to be with you like that, you've got to know who you're getting married to. So
you have to invest
the
time.
That's where now courtship is important, because you get to know the person. You get to spend time with them. And if you skip that phase of courtship and go straight into marriage,
you've missed that part of the journey. Enjoying the person, getting to know the person, instead of starting to knowing them in that courtship.
Even this is why it's important not to be sexually connected with somebody before you get married, because then you get flooded by all the emotions rather than you learning
to know
and understanding
who are you.
What am I getting myself into?
It's the
What
same
am I
thing.
doing?
Yeah. And I think if the same, sorry, sir, with the same thing with even with God, or with when you say, God, if you bless me with that 1 million,
Yes.
I will be faithful.
I'll be faithful.
But bro, you have people who didn't even want, right?
Yeah.
How's it gonna change when you get there? You're still gonna do the
You're
same
still
thing.
gonna do the same thing. When you get 1 million, you wanna want 2 million, you wanna want 10 million, you wanna want more. And I think even the Apostle Paul, this is what he said, that I know what it means to be rich and I know what it means to be poor. But in all things I am content
with what I have.
And
where I am. And I think there's a statement you always use. You say, what you do at the bottom,
you'll do it at the top. You'll do it at the top, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Every time I say that, people are like, whatever, you're just joking.
You're just playing around.
Until they get there.
To get there, oh snap, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
If you can't save money, if you can't do it, you're like, no, when I get there, when I have that thing, I'll do that thing.
Yeah.
That requires me to do that thing. For like my financial literacy, how to, handle your finances. You're like, I'll manage more.
I'll manage
when I have more.
I
have little, so it doesn't make really sense. But when you get that more, you still do the same.
You still do the same thing. You 1 million will still won't be enough, sir.
I'll be comfortable when I get that 1 million. When you get that 1 million,
you have headaches.
More money, more problems.
More money, more problems. It's true.
You're like, okay,
it's true.
I need to get 2 million now.
I don't want it to finish. Let me.
Yeah, I need 3. And you're in a rat race instead of being content when you were still at that 1,000 level.
Yeah.
So you forget to enjoy yourself.
I think it's important, Jerem. It's very important for us to really understand the journey and to learn the journey and to enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
And not just focus on the big picture. Because even now, that's where these statements of fake it until you make it come from. Nobody wants to enjoy who they are
in that moment.
In this moment
in time.
Nobody wants to embrace what they are now. I'm not saying let's not look big or want to be better.
No.
To achieve
in no way are we saying that. Don't.
But don't pressurize yourself now for tomorrow. Because that's where you end up making mistakes today, and that will cost you tomorrow. Yeah.
Because you've put in so much pressure
on yourself.
That I gotta be, I must have,
I have to. I can't do without.
Which is okay to a certain degree, like we're saying. But once it's now taking away the pressure, it's adding pressure to you to do things that you should not do because you want to get there faster.
Yeah.
And regardless of that, not even regardless, the process is the most important thing.
It is, sir. The process is actually more important than where you are going. Because even if you get to where you are going, if you're not fit for the position, you will still be knocked out
and go back.
You'll still be disqualified.
And then what's the whole point of you?
Because throughout this process, there are lessons you're supposed to learn. There are moments you're supposed to embrace. There are things that are happening that you can't miss.
Yes.
But because now your eyes are fixed on just the end goal and not growing, you get there and you're still a baby.
You find yourself confused. You don't even know what you're doing anymore.
And this is why it even takes longer for you to get to the end. It's just like school. You don't enter grade 1 thinking about grade 12.
Yeah.
You don't even know you're gonna make it to grade 12.
And I used to do that in school. I was like, I couldn't wait out. I was like, gotta finish. But when you finish, like, where was I rushing? Like the first time you realize, school was actually fun.
Yeah.
Hey, life is beating me black and blue.
Yeah. And people don't have those. Some people don't have those moments where they're like, oh, I love this, I love that. They were like, it was a torture. It's hard. It's what. There are lessons. Everything is a process. Everything. And if you want to skip that process, wahala for you. Wahala for you.
You have to learn and trust the process.
Trust it. I think I like your song, sir. You have to.
So go cop that song.
You have to learn and trust the process. You have to grow in the process. You have to become what God wants you to be, or all the things you're supposed to learn. Don't miss the important moments of your life. Don't miss important moments. Even in marriage, this is what we are seeing now. People are built on, let's build a house, let's build the big things. Let's make sure we show people who we are.
And then I blame it on the social media because they'll be seeing that, one delay and so
like this. Yeah.
Wow, we gotta do
this. We gotta be like this.
But
we gotta to be these people, and you're missing the whole point of why you married.
And sometimes you be looking at a married couple, right? And you do not know what they have built over the years. And you are trying to emulate the same thing. You realize you haven't even done the work, bro.
You haven't even started, bro.
And you want to do the same thing. It's even with anything. Like you look at someone who's very successful, business, school, but you're like, bro, you're trying to do this. You haven't even put half of the work.
Do you know how much they've put in
to be where they are? So don't pressure yourself. Build your wall.
Build. Enjoy the building process.
Like, the Great Wall of China. That thing, it wasn't like, let's say, Rome wasn't built in one day. Even that wall, it took years for it
to become what we see now. And all the historics and the what that we know about it.
But now, here's the thing. Every day, those guys intentionally woke up, put one brick, another brick,
layer brick upon a brick,
layer upon a layer, until they were like, oh snap, look at what we built.
Yeah.
The problem, everybody just wants to
shoot up.
It's that part where you're putting one brick at a time. You're learning the skill. You're getting now the because you have to understand. It's like school. The funny thing about school is that most people are just going there, or even especially university, they're studying something that they just want to get a paycheck. But do you understand what you are doing? Okay, do you understand? That's why there's people that specialize in it, because they know, they can just walk up to a computer and tell you, this is your problem. Because they have specialized in it.
They specialize in it.
They've taken so much time that it doesn't take them time to figure out,
fix
that issue. But you'll be like pressing this, you're pressing that, because you're trying to figure out. But this person, you're trying to gain their skill that they've built over 10 years. There's a difference. You have to put in the work, bro.
No, you have to, sir, and you have to enjoy it in the process as well. But now the generation is not doing that. They wanna take shortcuts to this. They wanna fasten things so that they can get to where they want to be, rather than growing to become what they're supposed to be.
Like Christians, some of them will be fasting and praying. Some things that just need process.
It just needs process. It needs time. It needs growth,
bro. And I think one of the things is the first step, I think, is being content, sir.
Yeah, you have to be content.
Like you already mentioned it, like with Paul.
With Apostle Paul, when he was talking about it. You have to be content, because if you're not content, that's when you'll be rushing. You're holding this, you're taking there, you're here, you're there, you're there. Contentment is what actually keeps you in your lane and focused on what's good for you. Because we all guys in different things. If now I started rapping, so that would be like, weird. You get, and I don't know if I can rap or not, but like, but do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you find me rapping, and that means I'm not genuine about what I'm doing.
All of a sudden from the blue up, like
I'm just picking things, whatever I'm seeing was working. I see you recording, and I'm like, no, I want to record also. Now I need to do things, and then I'd rush myself into that. And then I miss the process that God is supposed to take me through to become a man and the person that He has called me to be.
So it's very, very important for you to be content in every level, spiritually, financially, whatever level you find yourself in. It's very important to appreciate where you are.
Acknowledge.
So that when you know, okay, I am here, but I'm trying to get here.
This is where my targets are.
Is my target. So you understand what you have. For example, with time, for example, appreciating because we're always trading our time for money. Most of the time. Because we're going to work, we're doing businesses,
spending 8 hours, 10 hours,
all these hours, right? Most of the time we're always trading our time for money. And then we get this money and we realize, okay, we're gonna buy things that try to fill that hole that
to buy back the time that you've spent at work, and that's
So where I'm going with this is that since we spend a lot of time, sometimes we are always lost in that cycle. We forget about the most important things. Because, for example, if you get sick, you realize my health is more important.
Yeah.
Then now you have to learn it the hard way that, okay, yes, I'm hustling, yes, I'm grinding, but I also need to take time and take care of myself.
Take care of yourself, rest. Yeah.
Some people that's why sometimes there are some people that are really successful, but they're miserable. Because along the way they got so successful, but their relationships are bad.
They lost contact with everything that's good.
They don't even have anyone to enjoy that success with.
Yeah.
And then you're super successful, but you don't even have anyone. I mean, that's the most stressful thing.
It is. You even reminding me one time, I think Daddy was prophesying to one woman and telling her that be careful. The person you want to marry is not the person you think they are. And the lady was like, no, but he's rich, he's got money, and what. And then he was like, no, but this is what God is directing me to tell you. You're not seeing what I'm seeing right now. I see you crying in a couple of years or what like that. And her answer to him was like, at least I'll use the money to wipe my tears.
Yeah, I've heard that story. I'd rather cry in a Lambo, rather cry in a mansion.
And do you understand how painful that is, bro?
You have read about people that are like super wealthy, and you hear them, they've got depression issues, and you're like, bro, how come you depressed? You have all
the money, you have all the cars and the houses,
and you realize that you can't be fulfilled with something that's external.
No, it can't. You can't.
That's why you'll be chasing sex, you'll be chasing women, you'll be chasing money, you'll be chasing cars.
Trying to fill the gap. Trying to close it up.
And you're wasting all this trying to get to one destination after the other, only to get there and you realize, I'm here. Then what?
Yeah.
That's why everybody, Jeff Bezos right now, Elon Musk right now, they're not content with the money they have. They want more.
They want more. You will always want more.
It's always want more.
It's a natural thing to want more.
Yeah.
But don't miss this.
The moment you are in.
Don't miss the moment you are in for what you are going to have or become.
Yeah. Because
don't waste this.
You might lose. For example, I think one of the most things I want to hit very well is like relationships. Don't be sacrificing your relationships for things, for that destination. You're sacrificing your friends, you're sacrificing your family, you're sacrificing your brothers,
relationship with God,
only to get to that destination, and you realize you lost the most valuable
the
things,
values of life,
and that destination you thought that you had. Imagine if we, as Churchboard Business, I can only imagine we were just stomping and stepping, ruining relationships, only to get those awards, and we hold that trophy, and you're like,
it's not everything.
I get this trophy and this prize money, that's all?
Yeah, and that's done. But you know what? Life is more than this. It's more than that. And we have to build and be a part of a family.
Yeah.
Be a part of a community.
Yes.
That's what we're working towards. And in this community, yes, you have a purpose to fulfill, a success plan God has given you. But don't waste these opportunities. You have to enjoy the process. To grow in the process, to be with your family, and celebrate birthdays. My wife is big on birthdays. Celebrate birthdays, celebrate moments, achievements that you,
the small wins.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to get to. Like you have to celebrate the small wins.
They are important.
It's not just the big ones that count. Even the small ones, they count for something.
Yes.
Celebrate them.
Celebrate yourself.
Like I heard you now celebrating the 100 subscribers. Yeah. And shout out to all those subscribers. You're listening to the best rapper in town. and you get... Other people don't celebrate 100.
They don't celebrate. They want to celebrate 100K.
They're pushing for more already.
And when they get to the 100K... there's pressure to keep sustaining that 100K that you don't even celebrate. and you're strained and you're wondering why. Because you didn't take time to appreciate. Even God himself, the small blessings that he gives. Bro, do you know how many things God be doing every day?
Yeah, every day. And it's these small things, small gestures that counts, that
you have.
Yeah.
You can literally, I think there was one, they say that if you're depressed, just take time and sit down and write 5 things that you are appreciative of. Say by the time you finish writing that list, you probably won't be feeling the same. For example, you realize, oh, I have a roof over my head. I have food. I have friends. I have family. Oh, some people don't have
anything, bro.
Anything of those things. So you realize, oh, actually, these are the most important things in life.
Yeah.
This is what I am worried about, that, oh, I haven't done this, or I am still this. My guy posted Bentley. I don't have it.
Yeah.
You realize, wow, these relationships that you have, the oxygen in your lungs, the fact that you're not on one bed in ICU is important. Then you realize, oh, what am I taken away by?
Yeah.
You start to appreciate the small things that you now like, okay, what can I do to get out of this
what
situation?
Can I do to?
Because you realize what you have.
Yes. Yeah, it's true. It's true, sir. I think even, my wife had some like health issues a bit. So it's then I was realizing, oh my God, I'm ready to sacrifice my kidney for this woman.
I was asking you.
Yeah, the question you were asking me. You get like.
By the way, she doesn't have a kidney failure.
No, she's got an
analogy.
And I was like, your question was, would I sacrifice? Because I think we were looking at something.
Yeah, we were watching. I think Ombo was playing something on YouTube or something.
Yeah. So, and then you were like, would I sacrifice my kidney for my wife? And I was like, definitely, without a doubt. You get, because it's moments like that you realize you actually love somebody.
Yes.
You get, because with the success and the money, you can't tell who's who anymore.
Who's who?
You can't tell who's fake. You can't tell who's real, because everybody wants to be around you. Everybody wants to surround you. Everybody wants to be your friend and be close to you. Others want to use you. You get, and the people that are willing to sacrifice for you, those are the ones that really love you.
I love what you said, sir. Now, it actually ties to what we are really saying here at the core. How would you know who's for you if you're not in the journey?
Yes.
If you're just focused at the destination.
Yes.
Because at the destination, like you said, when you're super rich or you're super successful, you don't know who's who. But it's through the journey of life. You know, this is my guy.
Yeah.
This is my guy.
This is who.
Yeah. That one, yes.
Yeah.
But if you're just cruising fast, you don't know who's who.
You don't know who's there for you for the good run and for the good purpose or for the good cause.
Yeah, you have to try and test them through the trials and tribulations of life, of journey, that you understand that, okay, that person, you did me wrong. Use the Judas. Okay, that one is a real one. That's the day one. No.
Yeah. And then when you get there, that's where now you get people that end up making a mess of success.
Yes.
Making a mess of life.
Yeah, you carry the Judas all your way because you're just cruising. You're not paying attention.
You're not paying attention.
These are my boys. These are my guys.
Yeah, you're not paying attention to who's around you.
Who's around you.
And you don't know who contributed to making you become what you are today.
What you are.
So you end up fighting those that made you,
and actually losing
celebrating
the ones that are the most important people.
Important people to your life and to your journey and to your success story. So basically, I think point 1 would be to be content. So,
yeah, try to be content.
And then I think point 2 also would be to be present. You have to be present in the moment. Don't be sold out with all these things that are happening. And
you should try an exercise. For example, I was talking to someone that, there's a reason why but I'm now when there's it's a paradox. Because I watched another video. Okay. This is how it started. I stopped for a season, if we go out or we're doing something, we're having fun, my phone is in my pocket. Reason, I want to be in the moment. I don't want to be
present.
I want to show them what I've been doing. Who cares about where I've been? They're just going to like the picture. It's for me. I want to be in the moment. If I buy a certain shoe, I'm not buying it for you. I'm buying it for
myself.
I love this shoe. I love this shirt, or I love this thing. It's for me. It's not for you. So I'm enjoying me in the moment.
But if you're absent in the moment, you doing things for other people to show,
you want to people
rather
please.
than to the people's pleaser, rather than doing it for yourself, or for your comfort or for your peace. If you're not present in the moment, even there's one coach, is it the coach of Liverpool? He was angry at his players after they won. The cup? I forgot the cup they won. It was a Carabao or FA Cup.
It's a Liverpool fan, by the way.
100%.
I'm
purely Liverpool, fellas. I'm purely Liverpool. If you're anything else apart from Liverpool, I still love you. And then, so he was angry at the players, like, you guys are busy taking pictures and you're not enjoying the moment.
Yeah,
you're not soaking it in to celebrate you as a team.
Yes,
you're trying to show. And he was angry.
And then get angry at them. So now, for me, there's a dichotomy to that. I would take pictures. I was watching one IG picture. I now take pictures for memory's sake.
Yes,
for me again.
Memory.
If I post because I really genuinely wanted to post it.
Yeah.
Not because I'm taking pictures because I want, they're going to like this one.
They have to see.
They're going to see. We was bowling. We was out. We was winning.
Enjoy the process and the moment. Enjoy it.
You've taken, for example, you take your wife out. You take someone that you're in courtship, whatever, you're dating, whatever. You get there, you're busy. You can't even enjoy the food. You can't even enjoy the conversation. Bruh, or you go out with your buddies. We're busy taking pictures. We gotta show them we're out here.
You don't even know
outside.
You don't even know who you're with anymore. Now you guys are not conversating. You're not growing each other. You're not learning or understanding each other. You don't even know where you are going or why you are going there.
Yeah.
You just want that.
And so I think someone was like, they saw one picture we posted one. They were like, so you guys really go out. You're like, if you only knew. It's just that we stuck in the moment. And if we do post, it's because we feel like, okay, this is a dope moment to share with you guys or with wherever. But enjoy where you are. Because now we have memories here and on pictures. That bro, do you remember that time? We were like, and it's a
And I also like pictures because I do have a short memory, so I do forget. I forget a lot of important things.
And we're not saying don't take pictures.
And thank you, my wife, for being like the memory card in my life.
She's like a document. How do I call it? She likes to document.
Yeah. So with that, I'm okay with taking pictures for the memory's sake. But I also want us to understand that being present involves you being part of whatever that's going on.
What's going on in that moment.
Capture the moment to remember it, not capture it to show off or to whatever.
It reminds you, right? That time, wow, time has flown. Look at us, we've grown. That days I used to do like this, I no longer do like this. Because you're now reflecting.
And you know what? The important parts of me and my wife's relationship are actually the parts that are not seen on camera or seen on screen. Those are the moments that are most important that we share. Those are the moments that grow us as a relationship. You get everything everyone sees is like 1% of what's really going on in our lives.
Very, very, very true.
Even same with business and ministry and everything. The 1% people see a man of God standing on a pulpit, they think, hey, ministry is the best. Hey, my brother. The crying, the tears you will cry there.
Behind the back, the Bibles you see.
I think even when was it? Recently, there's somebody that came to our father and who needed money for rent. And I was like, oh my goodness. And this is like a full salary for somebody.
Imagine.
And he had to help that person. And this is what ministry is all about. But other people think it's just standing on the pulpit and preaching.
And shining and making clicks and views suits on IG and YouTube, showing the parts you are at the pinnacle.
Yeah.
And you just think, oh, that happened in one day.
So it's to enjoy the moments and be present, be content. And then I think number 3, the last one for me, I don't know about you, sir, but for me, is to prioritize.
Yes.
Prioritize.
Yes.
That's how you be present.
That's how you be present.
You know how to shuffle your
what's important, what needs to be done.
It's important for everybody to go to work, gain an income.
Yes.
And because even if you are a present father, without this, my brother,
there will be more problems. There will be more problems.
So you have to also go to work and prioritize, and also, put in time for your family, put in time for God, put in time for your relationship with Christ and everything around your life. Prioritize your family, prioritize your dealings, going to work, coming home on time. If you're mixing the priorities, it will ruin the whole process as well. Because if you're not there when your children need you to be, then it defeats the purpose of why you
are the father.
Yeah, you're the father. If your friends need you and you can't show up on time,
support them or something,
support them and be there for them. Your wife needs you and what and all these things. You have to be able to lay things down properly. Draw up a plan for yourself on how to move. If you have a problem with memory and juggling things, draw up a plan.
Yeah, I think with that prioritizing, I think what goes hand in hand to end for me is that the priorities, how you know your priorities or how you make your priorities, because the intention, you have to be intentional.
Yes.
Okay, I am a father or I am single and I am dating this person. I have to make time to get to know this person because I'm expecting them to be my wife. I'm now understanding that the journey is marriage. I mean, the destination is marriage.
Yeah.
But how do I get there? I need to take time. Intentionally take time.
Go through the process of courtship.
Of courtship, of learning or knowing the person.
Talking, engaging, seeing them in moments of weakness and moments of trouble. You prioritize. You don't. And that's where many are defeated when it comes to the relationship part, because once they emotionally attached and soul tied, they forget and ignore everything else.
Like we're good.
They just say no, as long as we're doing this, what. And then when you're married now, you seeing a different person, you're like, oh my God, I didn't think I
didn't know you were like this.
Yeah, are you like that?
But because you were so fascinated by, in your mind, you were busy planning the wedding.
Yes.
You forgot about the marriage.
Having to live with the person.
So how did you get to the marriage? It's obviously by knowing the person, doing the right thing that needs to be done. Even in your spirituality, you are thinking, how do I get, I'm trying to stop doing this. I'm trying to be more, this, your prayer life. I'm trying to get restarted the word more. You have to now, I have to set a timetable.
I think will work for me.
You. Yeah. You're intentional. 1 a.m. I'm waking up, I'm praying for my family. 1 a.m. I'm I'm waking up to read my Bible. I have to be intentional. You're now understanding, to be this thingy, I have to do this thingy.
I have to follow this process.
I have to follow the process. Now you're not just fantasizing that, I gotta get there. I
want to be a good father.
I want to be a good father. I want
to be the best father in the world. And you're not even
prioritizing anything.
Contributing the correct ways.
Yes. So now you have to be intentional in your priorities that, I want to get here, so it's going to take me this.
Yeah. A, B, C.
Now you're no longer pressurized. So you now know that, if I want to be a successful businessman, I'm probably going to have to go through a lot of saving of money. That means I can't be going out. I can't be doing what they're doing. I can't spend like you guys. I have to, watch my books, blah, blah, blah. So now you are now comfortable in taking the pain. Of the process
to get
there,
the end goal.
So now you're no longer like, man, so you mean I have to do these things? How will I get there? Does even anyone make it there? Because you are taking so much pressure in, and then you ended up like, nah. I think if I start selling drugs, I'll get there. That's the fastest way. I gotta do it because everybody's doing it anyway. Who told you everybody's doing it?
You definitely get there in jail.
You get there in a vibe, because because there's this also notion that's going in this amongst our young people, like everybody's doing it. Who told you everybody's
not
doing
everybody's doing it? Not everybody's doing it. Let's follow the right processes and prioritize correctly. Know what's important and what's not. Know how to tell the difference between what's needed and what's not needed. Work is good. Hard work is even better. But don't forget that you have to be present.
Yes.
You have to be content.
You have to be content. You have to prioritize.
Don't kill yourself in the moment for what you are going to have eventually.
Yes.
It's just a matter of time.
I think that's why we have a very depressed and broken generation, because they are trying to attain things now.
Right, quickly,
because
and as fast as they can.
We've been introduced to a microwave generation.
Yeah.
You can get anything I mean, like, anything you want, you can get it now.
Yeah.
But there are certain things that you can't get now.
Yeah.
And that's depressing them, because now they're seeing me posting or you posting this thing. You're like, oh snap, he's there already. How did he get it?
Yeah.
So now you're depressed.
Yeah.
So you don't understand that you have to actually take the time.
And also the thing of, we're not born the same, and we're not born from the same families. We're not born with the same privileges.
Yes.
That we have to understand it. So your father might have left you inheritance.
Yeah.
My father might have not left me inheritance, and I have to follow my process and not be pressurized by what's going on in your life. You get. I don't have to look at you and measure myself.
Yes.
I'm supposed to look at you and find solutions for myself.
You
get.
True.
Not pressure, not that he's succeeding, I want to succeed too. If he's succeeding, it's like the last kid in class, you know, that kid. If he passes, then I'm definitely passing this one.
You know, actually, when you say that the last kid, you remind me of a story that I have from Uncle Tim. You were saying, and recently, funny enough, the Olympics just finished. They say that, study says that the gold medalist is the most depressed. And why is he the most depressed? They say the bronze one is probably the happiest. Here's the key. Because the gold medalist gets the gold and it's like, snap, I got the gold. Is this all? He's frustrated about getting the next gold.
Yeah,
he forgets celebrating pressure. The goal that he got.
He's already under pressure.
He's under pressure for the next one. He's forgetting that he actually got that thing that he's been fighting for. The bronze guy is like, bruh, I didn't think I was gonna make it, bruh. I did it. I got it, bruh. At least I won. He's happy. But the gold medalist is like, snap, I gotta do this again.
He's already under the pressure.
He's under the pressure. He's not celebrating the win that he got there. He's depressed now. So that's one of the examples. Bro, you gotta be present in the moment. Enjoy what you celebrate. You want it now.
Yeah.
Celebrate now. We'll see what we're gonna do next. But for now, you're a champion. You did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
And celebrate your small victories. The importance. You are a champion initially.
Yeah.
And even with all the things that are happening in your life, always remember the good moments. Always see the best of your life and work on it. Get better at it.
Eventually, you're going to become that thingy. It's in you. Just take
time.
time.
Only a matter of time, sir.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before you turn out to become the thing you're ready to die for now.
You're already there. And the ultimate strategist who does that, I think God does that in a beautiful way in our lives. That when you look at where you are now, you realize this man up there is always God. He was man. Yeah. Forgive me. For those that want to be politically correct. Spiritually.
Yeah, don't get us in trouble.
Is that he has a way of planning and he's taking you through the process of everything.
Yeah.
You know that when you look at how you got married, so I believe one day you will tell us the story in another. People would, if you really trace very well, sir, you're going to realize you think, but that God is an extraordinary strategist. You're going to realize what you went through now when you got married there. You were being trained.
Let
me give you a clip that you might be surprised with. You remember we were staying in Overport, right?
Yeah.
You were literally taking care of the whole house.
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
Yeah.
You're back at home and everybody's looking up to you.
It's true.
Your mom, you've then adopted people. What? Literally the same setup that you were there with like 6, 7 guys.
It's true. Yeah.
Everyone is looking up to you. They used to give you the money and say, you sort it out. You're thinking, this guy has to go to school. I have to budget for transport. I have to budget for food. I was in that house. That was not my worry. That was his thing. And he's there. He didn't understand that in that time,
it was all.
It's going to come back later on. Yeah. Now he's like, oh, snap. He's in the same position, but he learned the game now.
Yeah. I know how to maneuver myself.
We were laughing that day. He's like, we have a pocket for the family. You've borrowed, you have to pay back. And we were laughing about it. I'm like, oh, okay, you learned it the hard way.
No, it's true. It's true.
So the process is always beautiful. So you'll be thinking that God has a way of just making everything come full circle.
Yeah. So it's all for us to be content, be present, and prioritize.
True. I think that we have swallowed the pill properly there. I don't know if there's anything you want to add in the comment section.
No, please do. Please.
Yeah. We want to hear what you guys think about this.
Because I always believe there's not just one method to everything.
There's a lot of things.
There's a lot of involved processes. Probably there's like
more stuff to it.
More criterias that we didn't mention now, and you would like to mention. Put it on the comment section. And we appreciate you guys so much.
Let us know what we need to improve. We are open to your critique. Say, guys, and by the way, shout out to Lonwabo. He was on the last pod.
On the last pod, yeah.
Rasul
Kazembe.
So expect more guests to be coming on the pod, so don't forget always to do the good stuff.
And
sharing,
posting, liking. And shout out to the Bet by the Harbour for hosting us today.
It's our new cool spot right here.
And this place is so beautiful. Like everything about it. It's got a stage, it's got a setup. You can just come out here and have fun with your family or your wife, not girlfriend, wife.
We'll see you here doing like, bro, what are you doing here?
And if you think I came alone, I came with my Bible. I came with my Bible. I'll start preaching to you here at the bed. So please make sure you come out, enjoy the food. It's very, very beautiful. So,
I think we are. And don't forget, if you want a piece of this,
the air
collection is there. Limited collection. Don't miss out. Say, Jorim, but I told you. So get one if you want one. Hoodie, cap, shirt. We got you. So I don't know. Is there anything else, sir?
Nah, that's all for me, sir.
It's your favorite host in the building, Jorim, aka the Zim Dream Kid.
Pastor Wandile, your favorite host in the building.
That podcast. And we out.
Shout out.
Trust in your plans. Trust in your process. Trust in your plans. Trust